How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams, and over here we talk stocks and we focus on one thing. Always protect your profits. We also got to put in the disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor and this isn't financial advice. So just know when you do invest, you're doing it at your own risk. So today we're going to be talking about Opendoor Technologies. It's the first time we spoke about this stock on the channel, but since we know as of late a lot of tech stocks have been beaten down, I just had to bring this on your radar. But before we get started, we have to go over an agenda. If you're new to this channel, just to let you know, we also have timestamps down below in the description. So the first thing that we're going to be going over is an article that covers their earnings as well as their long-term potential. They had earnings just this past week, and I want to share the numbers with you guys. I feel like it's key to know because then you can see the overall opportunity that lies here. After when that's done, then we're going to be doing a technical analysis, taking a look at the price action. We had a strong day on Friday, but just in case it decides to pull back, you want to know, hey, what is a good price to pay? Or if it starts showing some price strength in regards to next week and going even further, where are some areas to actually look out for? Then we're going to be going on Fintel, taking a look at the institutional ownership and as well as a short interest information. We want to know, are institutions buying Opendoor Technology? This is key to know. And we also want to know, what is the overall market sentiment? And then after when all of that is done, we're also going to be taking a look at the most recent analyst price target, seeing what is the upside for this stock. And then afterwards, I'll give you guys my final thoughts. I got to give you guys a lot of value, so let's get into it. So now we're going to be taking a look at a recent article for Opendoor. So Opendoor's earnings paint a rosy picture. Why Open stock could clear $50 plus. Opendoor's stellar first quarter numbers strongly evidence that recent weakness in Open stock is unsubstantiated and overdone. What happened to Opendoor stock price today? Opendoor stock shot higher after the online real estate technology company reported first quarter numbers that absolutely crushed estimates, including a way above consensus Q2 guide, and which broadly underscored that this company is firing on all cylinders today. Even after the pop, though, Open stock remains down 20% year to date and trades about 50% off its February highs. We think a run back towards those all-time highs is in store for the stock in the near future. Why it happened. Opendoor's first quarter numbers were awesome. The company expanded into 6 new markets in the quarter, adding another 6 new markets in April and May, and remains on track to double its number of markets to 42 by year end. Opendoor sold 2,462 homes in the quarter, up 190% quarter over quarter, and good enough to clock in at 0.2% national share of U.S. existing home sales in Q1, a pandemic high mark. Those home buyers were very pleased with Opendoor. Throughout the quarter, the company retained an NPS score north of 80. Average sales prices on homes rose 4% sequentially and 90% year over year, paced by the red-hot housing market and rapidly appreciating prices. Revenues jumped 200% quarter over quarter. Gross margins expanded to an impressive 13%, up from 591 basis points year over year, thanks to the more favorable unit economics with higher priced homes and sharper pricing algorithms. All of this growth came on a relatively muted growth in expenses, so adjusted EBITDA margins improved. All of this growth came on relatively muted growth in expenses, so adjusted EBITDA margins improved a very impressive 1,059 basis points in the quarter. All of these trends are expected to persist in the second quarter, for which Opendoor guided way higher on both revenues and EBITDA. Everything looks great over at Opendoor today. No wonder Open stock is moving higher. Does it matter? These numbers matter because they underscore that recent weakness in Open stock is fundamentally unsubstantiated. Opendoor stock got caught up in a rotation out of growth stocks and into value stocks over the past 3 months. Its recent drop has absolutely nothing to do with the business. These numbers very clearly corroborate as much. The business is on fire today. Opendoor will continue to report very good numbers over the duration of 2021 as the company expands from a widely loved online real estate platform in just a few markets for lower priced homes to a widely loved unrivaled online real estate platform in dozens of markets for homes of all shapes, sizes, and prices. That'll be just the beginning. Long term, we maintain that Opendoor is transforming into the Amazon of houses. OpenStock has huge upside potential from here. OpenStock price forecast. Home buying and selling are moving online. That's indisputable. The future of real estate is digital. Opendoor is and will remain the king in this space for the foreseeable future, thanks to its industry-leading pricing algorithms and technology, which are the result of the fact that the engineering team is full of a bunch of former Square, Uber, and Twitter top engineers. Rapid market expansion and ability to create a marketplace more quickly with more benefits than any other platform. Long term, we think it is likely that 1 out of every 10 homes sold in the US will be sold through Opendoor. On that assumption, our modeling suggests OpenStock is worth at least $50 today. The recent growth sector meltdown has created multiple long-term buying opportunities. OpenStock may be the best of such buying opportunities. So I feel this was a great article for Opendoor Technology, showing us the potential, and as well as far as in regards to earnings, it was very strong, but due to the market conditions that we're in, hey, we're getting this stock at a really good price if we're considering it to have it as an investment. So we're going to be doing a technical analysis on Opendoor Technologies that ended up closing on Friday at $15.12, being up 6.86% on the day. On the low, it tested $14.33, and then on the high, testing $15.19. So one of the things that we want to take a look at in regards to the chart, is it looking bullish or is it looking bearish? And as we can see so far, definitely on a bearish trend here. It is also below all of our indicators, which is the 200-day, the 100-day, and as well as the 21-day EMA. Even if we take a look at the RSI down below and looking where the current price is, it is around 37. So anywhere in that 30 area or below means that it is oversold. So what does this mean? This can provide a great opportunity. Even when it pulled back over here around this $13.40 level, we could see from the RSI it was well around 22. So that's why I'm seeing the 52-week high stands at around $39.24. So I feel there's a lot of upside here. So taking into consideration of where it's at, yes, it is looking bearish, but if this stock starts to recover and the market begins to rebound, it should most likely benefit, as you saw what happened on Friday. So what I'd be looking for as far as an entry is concerned, anywhere in that 14 level would be great. Again, we did have a good day on Friday, but as far as next week is concerned, I want to see some green. I want to see some strong price action overall in the market to kind of confirm whether we're going to be on an uptrend from here on out. Besides that, I still see things being volatile. So for this stock to end up being bullish again, then it's definitely going to have to reclaim the 21-day EMA around $15.81. So it'd be making that push to $16. Once it's able to get to $16, I'll be looking for a lot of strong momentum and see if it can get into that $16.70 and that $16.80 range. But just to kind of go in, if you're thinking about getting into a position, I feel like that 14 area is not a bad area. This was a SPAC previously, so we could look at it like, hey, the floor is around $10, hasn't hit that area for quite some time, hit that low around 13, which gave a big opportunity. So where the current price is and looking at the future upside, I like it. I really like how it's looking. If you believe in this, I feel like it's a great entry right now at the current moment. But what I want to see it for to start looking bullish, like I said, is making that move to 16. If it continually has resistance, so it's trying to hit 16 and it keeps getting met with some selling pressure, definitely will be taking advantage of those dips, because I do believe in the long-term upside. So we're on fintel.io and we're going to be taking a look at the institutional ownership and as well as the short interest information for Opendoor Technologies. So as we scroll down on the page, green rows indicate new positions while red rows indicate closed positions. And we're going to be taking a look at recent activity here, which was on Friday, and I must say is wow. Looking at the 14th, and as well, let's just take into consideration the 13th, we definitely have a lot of institutions who are investing heavily into Opendoor. Yes, we do have some closed position here, but that's really no big deal compared to the amount of new positions that have been created. And just taking all of this into consideration, take a look at Vanguard Group, 28 million shares. 28.7 million shares. Also, NEE Management, 6.6 million shares. So I must say, in regards to institutions, they are definitely bullish on Opendoor, and they're not going to be investing this heavy if they do not see a potential return on their investment. So things are definitely looking good on that side. If we take a look at the short volume ratio, it is at 16%, and this was as of Friday close. So what does this mean? This is below 21%, but it also does tell us in regards to overall market sentiment. They're like, you know what? Where the stock price is currently, it's actually pretty good. It is not too high, not a lot of room in regards to shorting opportunities. If we take a look at the short shares availability, it's around 1 million, and the short ball free rate is fairly low at 0.77%. Taking a look at the history of the short volume ratio, it being at 16, we have a high here on May the 12th at 26.67, so we can just call that 27, and that's pretty much the only time within a recent period going back as far as May the 3rd where it was actually at the 20 level. So just taking a look at the opportunity of seeing where the current price is at the moment, this is why I feel like there's a lot of upside, and institutions definitely do believe the same. Now let's take a look at the analyst price targets for Opendoor Technology. So we can see here on the low, it's at $25. On the medium, it's at $35.25. And then on the high, being at $42. What does it show? 133.13% upside with a price target of $35.25. Keep in mind the current stock price is at $15.12. And what is this based on? This is coming from 5 analysts. 4 give it a strong buy, while 1 calls it a hold. So definitely some upside here for this stock, but of course we can't rely on analyst price targets alone. But when we looked at the numbers in regards to the earnings report and what the future can look like for the Amazon of houses, that's kind of a cool slogan to put on it. I definitely do see that Opendoors is looking really good currently of where it's at. So let's get into the final thoughts. So for my final thoughts for Opendoor Technology, I definitely love the growth potential of this stock. Like I was saying previously, the tech sector has been hit very hard, and it does give us the opportunities to buy stocks at a great price, and I feel this stock is one of them. We also saw that institutions are loading up on shares for Opendoor. Institutions would not be loading up if they do not see a potential return on their investment. I'm not saying this is the only way to go about buying stocks, but it is a tool in the toolbox. When we take a look at the short interest information, looking at the short volume ratio, overall market sentiments are pretty good. It is not bad, but do keep in mind, we did have one good day on Friday. Will this continue? This is something we need to look forward to. So what does that mean? There could be some volatility if we end up having a red day come next week. So I want you guys to be aware of that so you can take advantage of the pullbacks. But I definitely do see, even where the current price of where it's at, there's just so much upside. If you're going to be able to hold this stock for at least 1 to 2 years, like I was saying, there's definitely going to be a great return on investment here, because like I said, real estate is not going anywhere. And this service helps make selling your home easier and eventually becoming the Amazon of houses. Come on. Like, I'm going to make sure I get myself a position in Opendoor. You guys know I like to have a little bit of diversity in my portfolio. And currently, I'm not really invested in any stocks that are in the real estate space either. So with that said, I can't wait to add it to my long-term portfolio. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video.